All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, fun day.
Monday, fun day, mindset Monday, all the things. We are in
Yes.
week 4 of our morning momentum, awake to wealth before you start your day. I am Dee.
And I am Shay. You didn't even know you were going to rhyme there, but I love it. I
I did
like it.
not. All right. Well, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be talking about breaking the busy cycle, how to shift. This is one of my favorite words from hustling to flowing. I do not like hustle and bustle, so I'm excited to have this conversation this morning. We're starting this week with a message for every overworked dreamer out there. It is time to break your busy cycle.
Breaking it. So many of us confuse busy with being productive, right?
Right?
But busy doesn't always mean progress. And if we think about it, sometimes busy creates burnout.
It does. It does. And today we're going to talk about how to move from hustling to flowing, how you can stay productive, maintain your peace, my friend,
Oh,
and have a purpose driven while building your online business. Super excited about this.
super excited.
Yeah. And so our actual topic really evolves around the truth about the hustle mindset.
Hmm.
And let's be honest, the hustle culture is a little glorified. We see people posting about working 18-hour days, never resting, always doing the grind. And I've got kids that are always doing the grind and hustling and busting.
Hmm.
But what they don't show is the exhaustion that comes with this hustle and bustle.
Yeah, when you're trying to build an online business, juggling work if you have a full-time job, juggling family if they have events or things that they do afterwards, and being present, right? That kind of nonstop hustle, it just isn't sustainable.
It
It isn't.
isn't. Yeah. And you don't need to do more. I mean, I know that we talk a lot about the more do
Right.
challenge, the more do with the wake to wealth.
Can I
But
stop you there? We do the
yes,
more do, not the do more. You see that?
right.
It's a
That
difference, and we'll talk about
there
that.
is a difference. I
Mhm.
love that. And so what you need to kind of learn in this mindset shift is you need to do what matters. So your flow about focusing your energy where it counts, right? We talk about our P123
Mhm.
income earning activities at best is about focusing that energy where it counts. And that is just what I said. Align your action on your income producing activities.
Absolutely. When you move from busy to intentional,
Mm.
everything changes, right? Your creativity, your confidence, your consistency, and your will to show up. All these things change with just moving from that busy state, like almost like this is a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we like to give you a little bit of a takeaway. So, we certainly hope that you have your pen, paper, marker, crayon, whatever you have handy. You can, if you're driving and listening to us on your way to work, speak it into your notes or something like that. But we've got three little pieces of information, three shifts to move from hustle to flow. So the first one we're going to talk about is chaos to clarity, right?
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
love that. Chaos to clarity. So we want you to start every day knowing your top three priorities. Don't try to conquer the world, just conquer what counts. Prioritize.
Yeah. Yeah. Clarity creates calm.
Yes, it
We love
does.
calm.
We
And
do.
when you know what to focus on, you stop wasting energy on distractions, right? We know there's a lot of things you can do with your time. You can waste it, you can kill it, you can spend it, but you can't get it back. So
Yeah.
that clarity is your calm.
I love that. That is so true. I don't know. Literally, once it's like I told you this story some time ago. Finding your joy is just so much different. So we really
Mhm.
want to work on this mindset shift. Shift number two, effort to energy. So your flow happens when you work from your strengths. That's true.
Mhm.
Stop forcing yourself into tasks that drain you and start doing what lights you up. And we talk about this a lot. What makes you smile, what you would do for free. So
Great,
just
yeah.
start doing the things that light you up.
Absolutely. That's why digital systems creating online wealth, true wealth, is so powerful, right? Because it handle what drains you. It allows you to be great while you do the things that matter to you most. And you can really focus on the things that fulfill you while your business is almost running itself on automation. And that's what we're talking about here.
That's right. That's right. Out there working for you 24 hours a day. When you become a digital CEO of your own online business, and then you have all of the resources automated and out there working for you, it really does allow you to focus on the things that fulfill you. And then finally, our last little tip trick for the day is shift three, and that is going from hustle to harmony. This is where you start designing your business around your life. I have been saying this for days. Design your days, do what you want to do. I'm a do what I want mom.
Hmm.
And this is like what we talked about with our Freedom Friday call, creating space and time for rest, reflection, and creativity.
It just sounds so good. We know that what we're finding out is when you work from a place of peace, your productivity actually increases, right?
Does.
Flow attracts success faster than you can ever force it. So when you get into your groove and you get into your rhythm, we talk about that too, like going into the weekend with being able to just flow in to do something that's creative, and that way it keeps your momentum, right? That flow attracts success. But sometimes you do have to get your balance. You have to have a balance, and that's what we're learning. That's what this is so incredible, is that when you're doing this for yourself, you create your own schedule.
You do, you do. And I remember the very first podcast you and I did.
Hmm.
And I remember coming in, it was uncomfortable. We weren't sure what it was going to do, who was going to say
Right.
what and how were we able to communicate and collaborate together. And I remember the moment that we were like, our flow, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
This
for
is
sure.
exactly what we're talking about. And so, encouraging here to you guys is, even if it's uncomfortable, get started. Some of us wear busy like it's a badge of honor. We feel guilty. I know. And I
Right.
used to be one of those people
Right.
all the time where I was like, I'm a workaholic and I'm
Right.
proud of it. No, you're not.
Right. Oh man.
And it's like, when we feel guilty when we slow down, like we're just not doing enough. And
Hmm.
just quickly, I want to add to this. I'm watching my grown daughter now.
Hmm.
I mean, every minute of every step of every second, there is something going on for her that her busy is her badge of honor.
Right, right.
I'm just like,
That is so
girl,
like that.
we gotta shift this mindset a
Uh-huh.
little
Uh-huh.
bit.
Absolutely. That's so funny when we think about what we used to do that, right? And we used to do all the things that made it feel like being busy felt almost the norm. It is until now when I'm like, that is not the norm. This is
Makes
not
me
normal.
nervous.
All right. It's like, woo, like, isn't that the truth? But sometimes slowing down is the smartest thing you can do for your growth, period. Like, I'm writing these down and just writing down and just taking a moment to get clear for yourself. Like,
Yes.
first of all, this is a global opportunity. You're meeting people all over the world. You don't even have to talk to people, right? You don't have to have people in your face because it's global and it's online, right? But that clarity is key. So, like you said, take those top three things and write those down, right? It's so important to write things down and then create an energy that flows, right? We're going to go from hustle to harmony. That's a vibe. That's a real flex.
Yes, it is. I love that. So, what some good, recommendation is
Hmm.
rest and stillness. Stillness does not mean that you're quitting.
Right.
It means that you're recharging, and that's how you keep showing up stronger. And that's a really important takeaway. And this is advice as not even advice, but this is just our topic of conversation. And writing it down and really putting it to action.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, I don't know if it's because the seasons should, change and different. We just went through the time change. But a couple of weeks ago, I kept saying, I was just tired. I'm just tired. And I'm big on words. So I was like, okay, stop saying that. And I was talking to my daughter-in-law, and I was just like, I just feel tired. I said, you know what? She's definitely one that gets it. So shout out to Gina. I'm always like, let me watch my words. I'm real big
Yeah.
on it. And then she's like, no, you just need a reset. And
Yeah.
so that was one of those times I had to just fall back, be in a space by myself, like turn everything off, and then get that reset. So I'm so glad you brought that up. And it really makes me think about the mindset shift, right? We all need it. Less pressure, more purpose. That's
Mhm.
how we stay in this for the long run. This is not a temporary job. This is the new good job. And we're in it
This
to
is
win
the
it.
new good job. I love that. And so, we always, so let me just do a quick recap before we close with our
Mhm.
mindset momentum. The three shifts for just moving from hustle and bustle to a real nice flow is like Shay showed you on paper. Choose chaos to clarity,
That's right.
right? Going from chaos to clarity,
Right, right.
um, good efforts to really good energy, and from hustle to bustle to harmony.
Oh.
And so put those babies into action. So let's wrap this Mindset Monday with our mindset momentum phrase, one of my favorite things.
Get your pen, get your pencil. You're a busy parent. Get your crayon that's laying on the floor in the corner. Pick it up and write this down. Keep this with you as you go throughout your day, your week. You can build these up all week and you can build these up all month. We're already at November 3rd. You can write down these Awake to Wealth mindset momentums daily. And at the end of the month, you have a whole affirmation sheet that you can use for the next month.
100.
Right. So this says, write this down. I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me flows through focus and faith. Listen, even in the word, it says, like, what is meant for me is for me. There's some scripture out there. Don't get me to lying, but it is a scripture that really says, what is for me is for me. No matter what it is that you think you want, you're not chasing. You're going to attract it by your actions, by your thoughts, and by what you write down. So get clear about it. Write it down. I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me flows through focus and
Mm,
through faith.
that is wonderful.
Yeah.
That is so good. And I just want to say it out loud too. I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me flows through focus and faith. So take
Amen.
that with you today. Stop striving, start flowing. You do not need to force what's already aligned with your purpose. Come on.
Absolutely. I love this. I love this. Um, Peace is our new productivity, right? I love that. I love that. Protect your energy and flow into your next level. It's so, so important. Oh.
It is. Uh-oh, sneeze time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get out there. I know. It's so cute. We're live here. We don't even care. We just do the thing, do the dang thing. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope
Yes.
this has been a fun and valuable morning momentum show. We'll be talking tech and tools Tuesday. Get out there, like, subscribe, spread some love, be kind.
And be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.